Does removing Express from Frequent Fear Pass actually help the lines at Horror Nights? Spoiler alerts. No, it doesn't. We'll talk about that. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Dish Upon a Bar. I'm Scott.
I'm Caitlin.
We are obviously here at Universal Walls. We are here to talk about Horror Nights and a bunch of stuff that came out. Horror Nights. We are in mourning. They changed the way ticketing works this year. They announced ScareZone since last we've been here. ScareZone props, house announcements. They confirmed a bunch of shows, operational stuff with ScareZone.
Yeah.
There's a
very different
ton to go over. So, no more yapping. Let's get in there and talk about it. But first, tickets. All right, we're in the park right here with Howie Mandel because I feel like this next topic is a deal or no deal breaker for us. Actually, hold on. We are also by lost and found because we did lose something. I lost something once. Horror Nights released their Frequent Fear passes today, and they did rip out the Express as rumored last week. And it's a contentious topic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little timestamp here so you can skip it if you don't want to hear a rant or this does not pertain to you. But as Frequent Fear with Express pass buyers for the past 10 years, they'll rant a little bit. They told us that it's for the betterment of the guest experience, and I feel like that's a load of crap. And here's why. They are just going to sell more single night Express. The 1,500 passes that were on the Frequent Fear with Express just go into the single night Express inventory.
So I have a visual as to what I think is or what I know is happening. Okay. Here is the Frequent Fear with Express that used to exist. There's only a certain amount.
1,500.
1,500 of them. Here is single night Express. A lot of people online believe this is what's happening. What is actually happening is this.
So the way I think about it is like the spot I would account for with my Frequent Fear is just now up for purchase every night, even the nights I wouldn't be going or the nights I couldn't go. So I feel like there's just more Express to be sold, more people in standby. So the lines are going to be moving. If anything, I think Express is just going to have a better time because they're going to prioritize it more, just like Hollywood. Hollywood has a very quick Express time, very long standby time. The last thing I'm going to say about it is think about it this way. Saturday nights of the event in October, only one tier of Frequent Fear Pass holders are available to even get in. The Saturdays in October, it's only Ultimate. The lines are still crazy long. If it was really to help the lines, why wouldn't the lines be shorter on Saturdays?
I'll say my last thing on it. I will admit, if they were just doing away with it entirely, this would have been a different conversation. I would have been like, fine.
Yeah.
That's not the case. And the other thing is that this was a sneaky...
The way they did it is more souring us than anything.
It was the price increase without announcing it.
Well, no, so they did it. They kind of like replied to a tweet, and then on the same day they increased single day Express ticket prices. Well, they kind of confirmed that they're not on Frequent Fear. It's just a big shady corporate money grab.
Should have been said firmly when the tickets were first announced back in April or
March
May.
when they first did it.
Sorry, March.
Feels shady.
This is like days before ticket release. Seems a little weird.
Did a little math on a max capacity night with every Frequent Fear tier able to go, which is like a Wednesday, Thursday, or Sunday. That's only 3.3% of capacity. It's not going to really help the lines, guys. What will help, most likely more than removing Frequent Fear, which might skew the numbers, and they'll be like, see, it works, is the 2 p.m. Express, or the 2 p.m. Stay and Scream.
Stay and Scream
which
might help.
It's out now, and it's more complicated than it needs to be. We will talk about that later. All right. Negative over, we'll shake it out. We'll try to get some hype back to the event. It did sour us on the event a little bit. We did cancel our hotel. We're speaking with our wallets. We're canceling our hotel. We're limiting our spending. We downgraded our tickets. It's the only thing we can do. So hopefully speaking with our wallets helps. And next year we're back to our regularly scheduled programming.
We'll see.
Because you're not going to make the lines better overselling the event like you do.
Last thing I'll say is if it does end up becoming not that bad, I'll be the first to admit that we were wrong.
We'll be the first.
I'll be like, you know what? I was crying about nothing.
We will be here opening night, and we'll let you know. Trust us, we'll let you know. Okay, shake out all the negative.
All right, get it out.
Let's go take a look at some ScareZone stuff. Okay, entering Minions Land. This has been announced for a couple of weeks, but we have Min here in a couple of weeks. This is Infernal Carnival of Nightmares. The ScareZone spells icon. This is just going to be your entrance ScareZone. Much like last year, you're going to get a lot of what's at the event. A lot of jacks. A lot of, just probably a lot of circusy people.
I think up here right behind us, I think Jack and Oddfellow
they're going to be up
rumored
there.
to be up there. Just kind of like Duality of Fear,
yes.
Sinister, and what's her name? Surreal?
Yes.
We're up there as well.
Also, we had this announced in like sort of like a half ScareZone week. It was like
yeah.
2 scare zones were announced, and then part of a scare zone, and then the show. We got some. We could talk about that in a little bit when we get to the New York scare zone. There are some rumors floating out there about what's going on. Nothing official, but might as well still talk about it. And we're coming up to the soundstage houses, so now is a good a time of any to talk about just how Stay and Scream's going to work.
Okay.
All right, back here by the sound stages, because this is where the 3 houses are going to be for the 2 p.m. start for Stay and Scream. There was a lot of like confusing verbiage with Universal leading up to this, and they finally like cleared it up. Day guests with a valid ticket for the park and Horror Nights are good to go. You don't need the Scream Early. The Scream Early is if you don't have the
Park ticket?
Park ticket.
Okay.
So that's a $70. You get in at 2 p.m. and then you get a wristband, much like last year. You go to Minions. They give them out there. They gave them out there last year. And then Hogwarts Express at King's Cross.
Yeah.
There's 3 houses open at 2 p.m. Jack and Oddfellow, Stranger Things, and Ozzy. Those are the 3 houses you're going to get to go in the beginning. 2 p.m. You could line up at 2 p.m. They let you in. And then the other houses you could line up at 4:15, but they don't let you in until 5. And then the event opens at 6:30. So,
Oh my goodness.
listen, I'm not a big fan of this as an alternative because you're going through at 2 p.m. and you come out and it looks like this.
It's the park.
You come out and hashtag the pandas waving at you. It's the atmosphere of Horror Nights.
You hear Jennifer Lopez singing over there in New York.
Arguably, the atmosphere is the best part of Horror Nights.
Well, the thing is, I was going to joke and say, like, a lot of people are like, oh, if we care about the ticket so much, the atmosphere, we could just hang out.
Yeah, which we do.
That is true.
But we also like a big group of people go in, house pop, get a beer, pop around at your leisure. Anyway, we're done with that.
But I'm just saying, sorry, I just want to bring it up one more time.
Aside from the ticket thing, I don't think I would have done this regardless. I think 2 p.m. waiting out in the blazing heat. I heard they're going to do those tents like they did for Fallout back there. So it's just
good for rain.
Good for rain, good for direct sun. It's a sweat lodge under there, and then you come out and the park isn't Horror Nights. So it's just
not hard. There's no music playing yet.
That's not for me. That's not why I do this.
But granted, we have to admit we are locals.
Yes.
And I think that changes things because there's people who are here on a trip and they're going to try to get the most out of it.
It's the perfect way to do it.
Yeah. Because then I think you'll be able to do multiple houses that way.
But it's also a lot of people are just like, just come for 12 hours. That you don't need express. It's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. I think you could also get wristbands at guest service at any point of the day. You don't have to go at 2 o'clock. They open up at Minions and Hogwarts Express.
Yes.
You could just come in and get them, which sounds like an operational nightmare.
What? Oh, because of like people like
swapping wristbands and stuff.
I mean, I think I'm pretty tight.
Yeah.
I don't know, because wristbands, you could say the same thing about like if someone had like an alcohol wristband.
But also, like operations-wise, like Stay and Scream is never not chaotic, and adding 3 hours on top of it, and like you need to like study before you even get here to know what's over. Like the average guest will have no idea what's going on.
We're gonna have to just wait and see. Maybe it's more organized than it sounds on paper.
Sure, it might be organized, but I feel bad for people, like the average guest coming in and having to ask around, like, what is this line for? Do they have tickets? Blah, blah. It's just, I feel like it's a little unnecessarily complicated. But that's just me. Okay, we're getting into our first scare zone. We're going towards New York. We always go towards Hollywood. We're going towards New York now. Entering into the unannounced New York scare zone. It just says, welcome to downtown, and something covered up. Maybe the full name of the scare zone covered up.
Potentially. Also, the colors are obviously Jack's colors.
Jack's going to be here.
Yeah.
Jack is for sure going to be here. I feel like he's going to be the leader of downtown.
Scott has a whole theory about this zone.
When we get to it, well, I'll talk about it. But a couple weeks ago during Scare Zone Week, Killer Clowns was just kind of announced as like, hey, they're coming. More deets coming soon. If you kind of stayed up to date with any speculation, you know that Killer Clowns was on the spec map along with Terrifier. And you don't really need to be a detective to kind of put 2 and 2 together as to maybe why this is a little delayed. Because Terrifier is caught up in some legal troubles.
Yeah. Something with the producers?
Something with the production company and the rights to it. So it may be held up. Who knows if it's even coming? Because I know a lot of things like that get like, they just punt on them and then they do like a pivot. So hopefully Terrifier's here. But I feel like that's why.
I do hope he's back, though. He was a lot of fun.
He was a lot of fun. And perfect timing, we got to our next giant set piece. A lot of
Wow.
people, when this popped up, they were like, this is a cemetery. And my brain went to courthouse. Because if this is downtown taken over by clowns, who would the mayor of Clowntown be?
The Joker.
Yes.
Just kidding.
That would be very Arkham City.
It feels very Gotham.
It does kind of feel like Arkham City, but imagine up on that pedestal, if you will, Mayor Jack. Here's a little visual for you that I made. Look at my Photoshop skill. Mayor Jack, vote for me with a bloody sash. How would the mayor of New York taken over by clowns, and then the other boroughs are the other clowns. That sounds so cool. And hey, listen, we're gonna need cool scare zones because we're not gonna be in houses this year. All right, sorry. No negative. Shake it off. I said shake the negative off. Why are you being so negative? Just shake the negative off. Sorry, guys. It's gonna skew a little sour. Sour grape Scott today. They call me sour grape Scott. Caitlin smacks me mid filming and she goes, "Turn around." I was like, "What?" She's like, "This the tribute store." I was like, "Oh,
back in its
right."
home.
We bullied them. It was like a monkey paw. We got it back in its original spot, and they
Listen,
took it.
you win some, you lose some.
This isn't. We lost a lot, but okay, here we
The
go.
ticket booth is cool. Hold on.
This kind of fits the rumor of it's like a traveling circus kind of deal.
Yeah.
There's like the ropes up there. There's the ticket booth.
I
but
like that though.
we do get it back.
The look of it, the aesthetic is very cool.
Call this Sonic the Hedgehog because we bullied them into changing it. And we got the ticket booth, and it smells like lumber.
It does look cool. I like the colors.
We did have this in one of our other updates when there was just lights. We said, I feel like they're going to put a scare zone here, and they never do, and bam, boy, did they. That's what I'm saying. I think this might be one of the clowns area. I think there's going to be different clowns in different areas of New York. Jack is going to be in the main stage, and then maybe that killer clown's over here, and then...
They've never had a stage over here, have
I know.
they? Also, since we're over this way, they have to fill this area anyway because Finn's is closed this year for reconstruction or
refurbishment.
everything.
Yeah, they're just redoing it. And this is all that's left of Delancey Street. It's like wall-to-wall walls over here. See, this little narrow area. I wonder if they're going to do anything in Sting Alley. I mean, we might as well check it out. We're right here. Negative on anything in Sting Alley. Just some lights that were there. I think there's like a color-changing light bulb, but, you know, nothing breaking news.
No.
Breaking news, there's a light bulb, guys.
Come with me.
You come with me as we check out the light bulb. There is another
Oh, yeah.
scare zone prop here, but it's the same as the front one.
It does look very Gotham-y, right? At least I'm just thinking a city like New York and clowns, I'm going to think Joker. Even though I know it's Jack.
Yeah, it has this wrought iron thing here. It's Jack calls the full sign is covered up. So I feel like it's the name of the scare zone that they have not announced yet.
Yeah.
Because why would they cover up? It says "Welcome to Downtown,"
and it's a wayward sign. It's a little arrow.
and that's got to be the rest of the scare
Full
zone
name.
names. It's probably called Downtown something.
Yeah.
As we continue to walk through, we're gonna hit Club Horror next. I just remembered that apparently they did this the last 2 years.
Oh, I know
But
what you're
they're
talking
offering a 5-house RIP tour, and it's
Okay.
split into north and south. So it kind of gives us like where the scare zones are and versus the tents. So the north is, or the south is Sinners, Hellraisers, Invasion, HR Blood and Guts, Cybergoria. So those are the tents. And then the sound stages are Stranger Things, Jack and Oddfellow, Madlands, and 2 more to be announced.
Well,
So
one was announced today.
one was announced, so that would be Evil Dead Burn, right?
Yeah.
Evil Dead Burn, and then the last one. The non-best kept secret, the one that got leaked on Spotify, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy.
So they're offering half RIP tours, which, you know, that'll help the lines.
We got to stop talking about it.
Stop being so negative.
Yeah, Scott.
Stop being so, I told you to stop being so negative. Along with Mel's Diane Zombies being confirmed to be back, so was Club Horror, obviously, if you could not tell.
I am excited about that.
I am, but there's no word on it if it being the Pumpkin Lord or having any kind of icon involvement, but I
Okay.
feel like it would. At least, I mean, where else would the rumors come from? But then again, this year's been kind of a lot of curveballs where rumors have just been wrong and right.
Yeah.
And so, who knows? It could just be regular Club Horror. Which
Listen,
is fine.
Club Horror on its own, I'm fine with. I don't need the bells and whistles with it. It was just fun. But
Yeah,
if
it
it
was
has
fun.
it, cool. If not, I'm also cool with that.
Yeah.
I
It is
loved
what
it.
is.
It's a really fun zone, so I'm okay with it.
And what a segue. Speaking of rumors that were dead wrong, not only is Nightmare Fuel back, but so are the Fuel Girls in Nightmare Fuel Blood Noir, which is a sexy vampire, Sin City, noir, black and white, different type of show. I hope it's a different type of show.
I'll say this. So when I first heard, I think that they won. I've said it in another video. Obviously, they're incredibly talented.
Yes.
It is a good show. For me personally, it is a one and done. There is something missing in Nightmare Fuel and the Fuel Girls versus what we were spoiled with was Academy. So people who haven't experienced Academy of Villains are not going to know what I'm talking about. I feel like Bill and Ted did it too. They're missing humor.
A little bit of humor.
I'm missing humor. Maybe the Jack stuff up in the front will help
In
that.
our old age, we're like, they're trying too hard to be sexy.
They are sexy. They're super sexy. And I think the Fuel Girls especially are super talented. There was that rumor thinking, oh, they're done. They got the tattoos. Their contract's done. But Scott made a funny joke.
Somehow, Fuel Girls return.
He did say, what did you say if the show
Oh
starts?
my God, if this show starts and they wheel out a goddamn bed, I'm getting up and I'm leaving. I'm not doing it's the same.
Listen.
Just got vampires in it.
This seems to have an actual like story as far as like the visual showed, like on the poster. I'm hoping it's a completely new show. So I'm hopeful. I have to be hopeful. It's all I have.
That's all we got. All we can be is hopeful. We'll see in a couple months.
Couple
weeks.
Fuel Girls, you're our only hope.
Well, they don't have to be our only hope.
They can be.
They are. They don't have to be. All right, this next part is for our Universal Pass holders and Universal Pass holders only. So if you don't got one, keep scrolling. There is some select dates where Universal Pass holders get to experience some stuff early. August 25th at 11 a.m. I think they open up the tribute store to us. And August 26th, they are opening up the Dead Coconut Club to pass holders as well. Confirmed today, it is Harvest. It's like a Midwest fall harvest festival invaded by aliens.
That kind of sounds fun, though. I'm down for that.
I'm down for that. Our buddy Eddie was like, I can't wait to get the anal probe punch.
They also said they were going to have light bites.
It does say light bites, so I think they might have.
Curious.
I think they have food in the Dead. I don't know if I want to eat food in the Dead Coconut Club.
I do.
All right.
I'm actually really excited for that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
All right.
It sounds campy and fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun. I don't know if I'm eating the food at Dead Coconut Club.
I'm doing it.
Finally got movement on the back houses over here. We could see that the Hellraiser sticker has gone up. Thought Hellraiser was going to be in a soundstage. Again, dead wrong. I hope it's not just a sticker. We do have some, not confirmation, but some reassurance that the Lament configuration will be there and you'll be walking into the Lament configuration.
I hope so.
And it's not just a sticker.
I hope so.
We are anti-sticker here.
We're anti-sticker household.
Very anti-sticker here. Again, I told you, this video is kind of skewing negative and I hate it.
I know.
We're usually such a positive.
I know. I feel bad. I feel like people are going to be like, all right, enough with them.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because this is never how we are.
Admittedly, I am butthurt. You could 100%.
I think we're just sad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
I'm still excited, but I'm also sad.
Yeah. They have to build my hype back up. My hype is strange. But we'll see. Past Central Park, it reminded me. We did get confirmation of the Lagoon show. It is,
right.
It is a compilation of the Stranger Things and only Stranger Things.
Okay.
There
were some seasons of Stranger Things that I absolutely loved.
Yeah, the music.
I'm a season 3 lover.
The best thing about Stranger Things is the 80s vibe and the music,
Yeah.
which I think the Lagoon show will capture perfectly.
Season 3 and season 4 were solid.
Totally.
Too.
I am totally fine with that.
I'm okay with it. Yeah,
I'm okay.
It's okay.
Weird that it's not an Icon 1 and an anniversary year, but who knows? Whatever.
Yeah, I thought there would. Okay.
Choices have been made. There's more choices that they made coming up that are odd, to say the least.
Stop being negative.
I can't. Nothing new other than these LED gamer lights. I wonder
they've
what
been here for a couple weeks.
these could possibly be for. What's a video game that could go here? What's a video game that was rumored to go here? I don't know. Haven't heard any rumors in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks is what you could call a fortnight. 2 weeks. That's the length of time of a fortnight.
Fortnite.
Oh, I wasn't know if I was allowed to say anything.
Oh yeah, we've been saying it all. It's the worst kept secret.
I don't know. It is the worst kept secret.
Yeah. I was making a joke because a fortnight is too. Anyway, all right, whatever. Entering Hollywood. It's actually only one of 2 confirmed legitimate scare zones. This is Carnival of Decay. This is Cindy Kane as the daughter of a caretaker. She's opened a portal in a defunct carnival, and it's bringing back demons and creepy crawlies of Horror Nights past. So I feel like this is the anniversary zone, the collection of things that have come, and it has the most stuff out. So let's go take a look. We do have a giant set piece with a little. I don't think this is a stage anybody's gonna. Oh, that is actually.
Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
for
there's
fog
stuff
or
that
maybe
comes
a
out.
water effect.
You know what this is reminding me of heavily is Carnival Graveyard.
That's what it feels like. They did repaint a lot of stuff
I
from
mean,
Carnival Graveyard.
I'm okay with that because Carnival Graveyard was one of my favorite houses.
Undoubtedly dead. My hype for the event.
Stop
Anyway,
it.
sorry, I'm just doing a bit now.
All right, now you're just in the joke.
My face when there was no express on frequent fear. They're just making it so easy. There's a giant fish in a barrel.
Oh, it's a mermaid, I think.
Well, you can't tell. She's in there.
Oh, maybe it's a fish.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's probably a mermaid. But there's like a big Ferris wheel. And I think that's like it looks like a crow's nest on a ship.
Oh, yeah.
Dead or dying, what is it? Enter if you dare. Okay, I'm excited that they're going to be doing little shows here.
All these have little, look, all the stages, there's a bunch.
I hope it's actual shows and not just like little things like they had in Toxic 20s where they would just like come out and do blah and then come back, because there's like a legitimate stage here.
Maybe this is going to be more like Chucky.
Maybe.
Where kind of like more stuff was going on.
They did have stages for Masquerade last year and there weren't really shows. It was just kind of like
Although Masquerade
moving
was
around.
a
They were
beautiful
great,
zone.
but it was like, it's not a stop and watch show. It's just kind of like, they're kind of moving around and
Says
stuff like that.
Beast.
Oh, there's another one here. Hold on.
We haven't seen these yet.
What does that say? Absurd?
Absurd.
It says absurd if you couldn't
and then
tell.
Beast,
That
weird.
sad clown up there.
It says weird and wow.
And then this does look like, a performative.
A beast will be in there.
Yeah, and then there's like a little stage up here.
Maybe like a weird lion.
I feel like that is for fog effects.
Probably, and lights.
It's either fog effects or drainage. I'm going fog effect.
Wait, look, I found you again. That's Scott this whole video.
That's me. It is. That's
He's being
me.
a Debbie Downer.
That's me this whole video.
We're gonna end up loving it anyway. Watch.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's Horror Nights. We can't
We're gonna
not
have a
love it.
good
It's in our DNA.
And what's this last one here?
Unnatural.
Ooh.
So you got like all those the cage from those scary ass
Oh,
like
those
carnival
like
rides.
flippy rides.
Yeah, you won't catch me dead on one of those. Yeah, it does seem like there is a lot of potential for activity. People being active on these stages.
Maybe that was their goal, to have the streets a little bit more active this year.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. I'm excited to hang out with the Killer Clowns.
Me too.
And then we did take a picture of this on our Instagram, but
He is cute.
he is. I feel like he's bigger than last time. I don't know why. He's telling you to go to the Born
The
show.
Born show. But guys, do you know what times the shows
He's
are
like,
at?
go check out Matt Damon in The Odyssey. He's like, it was great. That's my face watching it in 70mm IMAX.
Ooh. And then there's trash everywhere.
The trash was in its mouth, and they took it out. I guess they put it up here. All right, save the best for last. We did have an announcement today. Evil Dead Burn was released, and they do have the merch with it. The little blurb for Evil Dead, I don't have it memorized off the top of my head, but it basically goes through the movie. You start off in the cabin from the beginning of Rise, where like that big title card happened, and then you go through the movie.
There's one scene I really hope isn't in it, but I think that it is based on the carnival, or what is it called? The carousel piece?
Yeah.
I don't want this scene to be in there.
Listen, I know we said we were going to stop being negative, but last negative thing, we did see the movie. We did not like the movie, and this was before all that stuff came out. We didn't
Also,
know.
a bad movie can translate to a good house.
It
Who
can.
knows? Who knows,
It can.
right?
But while we were watching it, I didn't see much of a translation into a house. But we do have Evil Dead Burn. No cool art, just a poster.
A pen?
A pen. If you've seen the movie, you know
yeah.
where that pen goes. It's not on the chest. Doesn't make sense for it to be on a shirt. But it is on a hat, which does make more sense for that. But the Kandarian
Spoiler.
dagger. The Kandarian dagger's right there. Why wouldn't you just put the
Spoiler.
What? I just said it makes more sense to be on a hat. I didn't say what happened.
Yeah, the hat. Oh yeah, and it's over here.
And here's the hat.
That
Yeah, it
makes way
sense.
more sense. It's
And
actually the hat's kind of funny. if
The
you've
hat.
seen
The
movie.
hat would make more sense than they just put it on a shirt to sell more.
Aw, so this is why I'm upset.
I don't know if they knew what was happening. So if you've seen the movie, you know why that is a wild choice to put on the acrylic. That's the dad. Kind of, my buddy Drew said, that kind of looks like Kratos zombie.
I thought it looked like Bill Burr.
And that does kind of look like Bill Burr. The Bill Burr Deadeye. And then you got everything else.
Just out of the
on
way. Sorry.
the carousel. But that's Evil Dead Burn. That's the announcement. We got one more. If you guys happen to be on Pandora or Spotify, over last weekend, you'll know what the other house is. Ozzy got leaked. I feel like there was some wires crossed and things weren't, properly communicated. And they aired the Ozzy commercial. It was like, come to Horror Nights with the music of Ozzy Osbourne. So it's all but confirmed. Odd that they didn't just switch it and announce that one now. But
Oh yeah. All right. Maybe they wanted to finish with the big one. Maybe it's going to be the best one.
they're going to do, I would assume they're going to do it. Another tidbit courtesy of Drew, that I think it's a full moon next week on Wednesday, my birthday.
That's Scott's birthday, July 29th.
So Bark of the Moon, full moon,
That makes sense.
Ozzy. you know. And also it's like Ozzy Day on the 22nd, so it's like a week of celebration of his life. He passed. So expect Ozzy next week.
I think that'll be fun.
That is my most anticipated house.
I think that'll be a lot of fun.
If we were going to rank the houses, Ozzy's my top and Evil Dead's the bottom, and then I would fill in the rest.
As far as IPs go, I still put Sinners up top, though.
Yeah. As we're walking out, you want to just do a little hype list? So while you think of yours, I'll give a rough couple houses that are at the top, and then a couple houses, not the full ones, but I think number 1, Ozzy, number 2, Jack, 3, Sinners, I'd say 4, Blood and Guts is 5, maybe Aliens? I don't know. There's a solid top 4.
I had to pull up a list because I'm like, wait.
Rookie.
Shut up. All right, my number 1 is still going to be Sinners. 2, I'm actually going to give, this is going to sound, you know what? Yeah, HR Blood and Guts is going to be my 2. 3 is going to be Jack and Oddfellow. 4 is going to be Ozzy. 5 will be Invasion.
Yeah, same
6 will be Hellraiser. Hold on. Hellraiser. 7, Cybergoria.
Yeah.
Then Madlands. And I think it's Stranger Things is my last. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, then Evil Dead Burn would be your last.
Oh, you know what? No. Evil Dead Burn and then Stranger Things. Sorry, swap them.
I would swap Stranger Things ahead of Evil Dead Burn. But
Okay.
pretty solid list.
It's close, similar.
Let's get out of here. There you have it. That was our quick trip out to talk about all the new stuff at Horror Nights. Take a look at all the stuff, the operational announcements, all that other stuff. A very positive trip out to Universal. All jokes aside, we are still very hyped for the event. Wound is still a little fresh, but we will get there.
It just happened.
We still have some videos planned. Obviously, we've had videos in the past that kind of depended on us having Express, which we won't be able to do this year.
Yeah.
So we will have our How Drunk. Don't worry. That's still coming. We'll have our opening night just to see
Just for a fun opening night weekend vlog.
a different perspective on how it actually is.
Yeah.
And if all this complaining is for nothing or if it's valid.
I was going to say, in like, let's just say a month from now, maybe we're like, who cares? They were right. It's great. We're having a blast.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping for. I want it.
Well,
I
months
want
from
to
now,
have.
the event hasn't started yet.
What?
A month from now, the event hasn't started
A month
yet.
and a half.
There you go.
Sorry. All right, whatever. 3 weeks into the event. Let's just say that.
Yeah, maybe we're like, yeah.
And we take it back and we cried over nothing and we were being big babies.
But if it's not, I will still be a big baby about it.
I'm going to try to be positive.
Be positive. Like a blood type.
Listen, we love this event. It's been something, this is our 10th year. Like, we're loyal to it.
Yeah.
So some people really don't mind it, and a lot of people don't even use that ticket, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
For us, it did, but you know what? Maybe this will be better.
Yep. But there will be more update videos coming out when the ScareZone stuff starts popping out a little more. The last Ozzy announcement happens. Coconut will be there.
Oh, yeah,
We'll be there
Coconut.
for Tribute Store. We'll take a look at the food booths when they open up. All that good stuff. Silver Lining, we'll be able to do a food and wine video now that we're not staying on property for opening weekend. There's a ton of stuff coming up. We do have a How Drunk for the resorts coming up planned.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to film it. So that'll be out in between all this Horror Nights goodness. Stay tuned. Check out our Instagram and stuff. We do a lot of like non-theme park stuff there. We're hitting a Raise game this weekend.
Yeah,
we're doing
right
like
at the St. Pete.
we're doing like an all-inclusive food and beverage thing. We might post some stuff on Instagram.
We love
Check
St.
that out.
Pete.
They do stuff outside the theme parks. If you guys are interested in more content like that, let us know down below. Lug this camera around with us if you guys want to hang out with negative Nellies over here.
No, we're not.
We're
We got it
positive
out of our
Pete's.
system.
We gotta be positive Pete's
we
because
got
we're going
it.
to St. Pete.
Yes, we got it out of our system.
We got it out of our system.
Sorry you guys had to witness it.
Yeah, so you guys are like our therapists.
I hate being negative. We're never negative on
We're
this
not
channel.
negative.
But
We're
I
not
also
negative
don't want to
people.
lie.
Look at these cheeks. They get. Look at these lines. They got like that from smiling so much.
I just didn't want to be dishonest about
Yeah.
my feelings.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're giving you our honest reviews over here. Anyway,
I'm hopeful.
more importantly than any of that, tell someone you love them because we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. See you in the fog. Love you.
Bye.
Mwah.